How does that play into when we start to think about NPE and NPE risk?
RPX was born in 2008 around the NPE risk problem. And that's a particularly difficult one because even though NPEs are not new phenomena, I mean, let's face it, historically, there was as much litigation, maybe more litigation per capita in America in the 1860s to 1880s as there has been during the sort of peak of the modern NPE era. So patent owners, regardless of whether they're operating companies or non-practicing entities, are not a new phenomena. It's just that they have been a highly controversial phenomena over the last 20 or so years. If you think I'm infringing my patent, then let me show you how your products or services infringe in the other direction. And with NPE, since they don't do anything that is particularly patentable, then there is no possibility of counterclaim.
That probably preempts a question I was going to ask. So NPEs, we keep on talking about non-practicing entities. We recently published an article which said the only things certain in the world were death, taxes, and patent risk, being a somewhat play on a quote by Benjamin Franklin. So patent risk has been around for a long time, but as you just said, Dan, NPE risk hasn't been around forever. Probably the 2000s were when it really got going. And so my question was going to be, after all the legislative reform and the case law that has beaten down on this activity by NPEs, how has RPX continued to thrive?